being someone over 50 myself, I feel like they bring a vast wealth of work knowledge, but also some of that experience that, for instance, I'm on my third career now, that is really a culmination of other things that I've learned in other jobs. And I think that people who are over 50 have a little bit more of a settled sense of who they are and what they want to do. And that's one of the things that a school like Clover Park can really help with, is that 50-plus person has kind of decided, this is what I want to do. And I'm committed to this. And you get a much more stable and committed employee that way. I think workers over 50 do have a few things that are unique to them. A lot of them are grandparents, and they need to have a little bit of flexibility there on work hours, for instance, when little Johnny has a basketball game. But I think that in order to retain someone who's 50 or better, that they've kind of lived through a lot of things, and for them, job satisfaction and reasonable compensation are both important. I think that the job satisfaction probably, and feeling appreciated for what you do, is probably as important as that compensation number. At least it is for me. Well, here at Frank Toby Jones, we have kind of two groups. We've got those of us who are 50 and over, and then we have a whole lot of young people are doing this as they're going to school. And I think that the older worker can be a very good influence on those folks in ways of showing them a good work ethic. That's something that I hear a lot, is that, those young people just don't know how to work. Well, where are they going to learn that? They can see an older worker with a good work ethic. That passing on of just practical knowledge, that older workers have probably learned through years of experience, there's a good component to that passing on of the knowledge. From the time I was young, I was aware of people who worked into their 70s and 80s and still had very productive lives and were still learning. That's the part of my job as senior university director that I love, is folks who have retired from their jobs are still learning. They're still learning new things. They're stretching their minds. I would encourage anyone to understand and realize that just because someone has a high number at the front end of their age doesn't mean that they're done growing. In fact, the ones that aren't done growing are probably your best employees ever.